So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 7 of the Master League. And today, we are hoping to win a match, folks, right? We're taking on Luton Town. They're bottom of the table. I don't think they've even scored a goal this season. So, yeah, we have to find a way to get those 3 points. And look, I know a lot of you, or some of you are saying, you know, don't put it on Legend. It's too difficult, blah, blah. Look, folks. This is the way I play the game, right? If you're new to the channel, I like a good hard challenge, and it normally starts this way, right? We don't start off too great, and then we start playing better. You got to remember, folks, as well, I took a lot of time off playing this game, so it's only been the last month or so that I've started playing PES 21 again, and here we are. Now, the only thing I've touched today, right? I know you guys always say stop changing stuff. We're keeping the same gameplay mod, but I've realized that normal goalies on Legend are like ridiculously good. They save everything. So I've put on weak keepers. We're going to try that. I've had a bit of a test and I did manage to score some goals and they scored some goals. So it seems to be pretty fair. So that's what we're going to try today. So thanks for all the comments and everything, folks. You guys obviously make these playthroughs worthwhile. Please keep the comments going. Let me know what you want to see. I've tried to update certain things, like boots, although I've just realized Garnacho still has the old one, so I might quickly change them. But yeah, keep letting me know about things to do, formations, tactics, all that stuff. What I did do, though, is I actually went to, someone said try out, I can't remember his name, where is he? EJDP has like formations for teams, so I actually went in, I found a YouTube video of him for like a Ten Hag tactic, and this is what we're going for today, right? So, the bad news is Osimhen is not feeling good. He's on full red, so he's not going to start. And so is Lindelof. I'm going to rest Varane today, right? Because the stamina's starting to creep down a little bit. So we're going to go for Martinez and Kim at the back. I know Kim's going to Bayern Munich. I know Man United aren't going to get Osimhen as well. Look, I tried. Manchester United never, ever seem to get anyone in the real world. There's a lot of speculation, but it never happens. We're going to go Malacia on the left, Dallo on the right. I know I was calling Rashford Malacia, wasn't I, for the longest time? Or Malacia Rashford in the last episode? I'll try not to do that. Casemiro, Fred, Bruno, Garnacho. I've really been liking Garnacho. Like I said, I've been trying this and doing some test matches to see how things pan out. I think Garnacho is going to be the key to this team. He feels so much more nimble and just better overall than Sancho. And Rashford hasn't been doing it for me, but we are going to start him up top today because he's on full blue. And Anthony's going to be on the right-hand side. Also, Casemiro. I did ask you guys about like training and how to train certain players. I don't actually like him as an anchorman in this game. In eFootball, it's fine because it's mainly online and you need that extra defensive cover. I'm not feeling him as an anchorman. I've actually tried and put Fred in there a few times because he's a box-to-box player, and it's better because he gets forward more. Casemiro will literally bunker in with the two centre-backs and not do a whole lot. So I am actually going to change that. I will leave it for this match, and we will start Fred today because he is a box-to-box. I know Van der Beek's up for it, but I don't want to have two whole players with him and Bruno. So that's the lineup, folks. That's what we're going to go for. And then as we, it tactically changes a little bit. It does get quite narrow. As I said, I'm using this guy's tactics. Basically, we're going possession, short pass, wide, flexible, very sort of close together support range. And then frontline pressure, wide, aggressive, very high line and very compact. That's how we're going to play this game. And we're also cranking it up to 20-minute matches. This way, there's a lot of chances I can dissect it down and ultimately give you guys, the best highlights for the game. And it just stops me having to rush. That's been my biggest concern, is me rushing like a Moby. I don't need to do it. Just take your time. So, we are taking on Luton. As you can see, 0 points, 0 wins. They have scored 1 goal. They've conceded 9. We have to get a result today. So, I will see you guys there at Old Trafford. Let's dive into this. I will update Garnacho's boots very fast and quickly. And I will see you guys there. All right, folks, so here we are at Old Trafford. You know the time to shine. Well, the fans will hope so, folks, because it has not been a very good start to the season. But we need to take our time more. That's a no-brainer. We are playing on stadium camera today, so you guys will see a very nice, aesthetically pleasing look to the game. And I've tried it a few times. I'm normally opposed to stadium cam because of the angles. Remember, folks, I'm playing on full no assists. There are no assists being used in this playthrough. We're playing on Legend. Yes, it's a challenge. It's difficult. But that's the purpose, right? We want to see a bit of, what's the word? An improvement over the course of the seasons, etc. So, anyway, here we go. Manchester United from your left to right. And Luton Town from right to left. If they can do something today, the away side, what a result it will be. But Man United have been given a kick up the jacksie by Ten Hag. He wants to see more from the players. And today is the time to do so. Right, well, we do have a chance here. And as long as we get this on frame, I reckon it could do the business. But Bruno Fernandes has to make sure he can get this up and down. It is Bruno! That's what I mean. We're on weak goalies. And he still managed to save it. So that's Legend for you. But it's a good save. As you can see, the time of these matches are going to be quite slow. As Bruno Fernandes has a strike. Because we are playing 20-minute games. But I don't want to rush. And I know that these matches are going to have shifts in momentum. The Luton are going to have chances, I'm sure. We just need to make sure we score. Right, we won't do the same thing every time. Bit unrealistic. Anyway, chance to fire it in. Does come back on the edge of the box. And it's going to be Fred with a bender. Another chance for Man United. Big deflection. And comfortable for Jack Walton. Well, next up, Man United heading back to the Europa League. It wasn't a good start to the first match. After they lost by a goal to nil against Hearts. So we don't want that to happen. That's not a bad idea, but Lisandro Martinez should have the pace, and he does against Woodrow. Oh yeah, we got Jack Butland in goal today. Forgot to mention that. David De Gea's not on 100%. So Mr. Butland himself gets a chance to shine. Here's Rashford. Got to see more from Rashford as well. Not with a pass like that. I'll tell you what, you're lucky Fred's half awake there. We'll play on, ref. And now we have another foul. A foul for foul. Referee says play on again. And Man United still have it here. They've got players queuing up. Delivered in. Terrible ball. It's got to be away from the keeper, boys. Another whopper of a clearance. And Martinez did just enough. Back to Butland. Dallo. Well, we are 18 minutes in. It's been all Man United, to be honest, as you probably would expect, but have yet to put one in the back of the net, as that's too much for Bell. And a yellow card for Woodrow. That must have been a while ago. Completely forgot about that. Oh, I think that was the selection of fouls that were happening. There was one of them. And there was a few more. Now, as you can see, Garnacho is coming in a lot, which is, we're playing a lot more narrower, which is kind of what I have been enjoying because, I don't know, I felt like we've been creating some more when I was kind of testing out these formations and seeing what was going to work for us. Fred tried to find Rashford. But you can see Casemiro. Actually, I do need to... Oh, that's not a bad idea. Oh, Butland, what are you playing at? Did just enough. I mean, look at that. Luton Town's first real chance. Nearly scored a goal. Get up, Kim. Fred. Right, this is now where we need the movement. Rashford's through the middle, and that's a lovely pass. And that's a great challenge. Just about did enough to put him off. 24 minutes in. See, the time is flying through here. Garnacho, look at the feet of him. Referee! I guess the ref said no. Completely mugged him off. Long searching pass. Flicked on. And Martinez is there. Butland. Dallo. Careful, please, lads. No, that's not where you want to lose it. Adebayo. I don't know how you say his name. It's definitely not Adebayo. We're not going to compare him. Now a chance for United to bring it away, but Luton Town now suddenly starting to click. Woodrow, deflection. The first corner of the game. This is what was going to happen. This is where you've got to put away your chances when you have them. Not that we've had any concrete chances. Obviously, Rashford is not a proper forward, is he? We're going to have to train him, I think. We're definitely going to train up Casemiro as a destroyer after this as well. Oh, near post! It's poor defending that. Switching off, boys. Smart play from Luton, but couldn't keep it down, luckily. Luton with a clearance. Flicked on. What was that? Drame. The defending on this game, though, it's a lot different to, obviously, eFootball, because you haven't got as much freedom, and that's why sometimes we do dive in a little bit too much. But the players aren't as reactive, and it takes a bit of time for them to sort of plant their feet. Fortunately, Luton's finishing today is pretty much how Luton are playing. Bottom of the table. We are finding a lot of space on the wings, though, and I think that's ultimately what we have to use here. Anthony. Fred. Let's find Casemiro. We may even take Casemiro off second half. I'm not even joking. Because of him being an anchor man, he's kind of wasted. And I feel like maybe putting someone like Eriksen on might be more useful. Well, here's a chance. Go on, Fred. Have a go, Sam! And he did have a go. He was always rising. Go on, Rashford. Get up. Half a header. Oh, that's a loose ball. That's a loose one. Rashford. See, that's where Rashford's just not paying attention. Wanted to play him in. Freeman. But yeah, we're going to change this up second half. I'm going to take off Casemiro, I think. Oh, no, not now. Luckily there, them two players collided. Otherwise, we could have had some problems. That is a whopper of a clearance from Mr. Butland. Straight to the other keeper. And it looks like half-time is going to be 0-0. Right, second half, we're turning this around. It's going to happen. And I think we're going to have to change it here. Maybe Casemiro comes off, but I need more players getting forward. I mean, we've had 7 attempts. They've had 4. See you in the second half. Right, so we have brought on Donny van der Beek. And it's an unusual change that you take off Casemiro and you bring on someone like Donny van der Beek. But let's see how this pans out. I really want to see if we get more players forward, start creating a little bit more now. And get some gun-ho attempts, because yeah, just not seeing it enough. There's well, Kim's missed that one. The ball's fed out wide. Nice little 1-2 there. Here is Bell up against Martinez, and that's some good defending. Just poke that one through to Dalot. And now we've got problems. We've got 2 players on us, but we've done well to bring it out. Right, Donny has seen the run here of Anthony. Can he keep it on? He will. And it's more of a chasing game. Bruno. Here we go. Rashford. Garnacho. Rashford. That's more like it. There you go. Nice 1-2. Bit of interplay. That's what I want to see from the boys. It was Bruno, Rashford, Garnacho. Back to Rashford. 1 touch. Yeah, on his unfavoured left foot. But at least we're forcing the saves. At least Kim is a big lad, and he will win some of these headers. The question is anyone going to get on the end of it? Once again, just half asleep, Rashford. Now Luton have a chance to bring it forward themselves. Got to watch out for the counter here. Here is Bell. He's going to play that early ball first. Luckily, Malacia was there. No, Malacia, that's the wrong team. Lansbury. Freeman. Nice play. Watch the turn and hit. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. If he gave a foul, would have been furious. Now we got a chance to counter. Donny, here's away. He's on the full blue form. He might do this himself. Yeah, it's always going to be tough from that angle. Manual finishing. Yeah, sometimes I think I should use the arrow, but then I don't want to. You can see Luton were backing away, and then when they started to close us down, yeah, disappointing. Rashford. Here is Fred. Dalot. Who's that to? The postman? It's a terrible pass. Absolute waste. Bell. He's done well there. Turned 2 players inside out. And then Dalot with a wonderful challenge. And then the ref is going to bring that one back. And probably the old yellow card. There it is. Lansbury into the book. Yeah, great play from Dalot. Won the ball back. Got the bright pink boots on today. And we do have new boots. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and reorganise all the boots, folks. But they're new. I think we're just going to take this short. There really isn't any point in doing anything else. We'll swing this round the other way. Malacia. Garnacho. We haven't really used Garnacho enough. He's got such good feet, Garnacho. He's a good little player to have with you. He's done well there. Malacia. Back to him. Garnacho. Good play. Edge of the box. Good stuff, boys. Bruno. Malacia again. Garnacho. Ref. Well done. I'll tell you what, he's done all right there. He's very quick, Garnacho, getting up, which is what I like about him more than someone like Jadon Sancho. I just feel like he's going to offer us a lot more. And we've got a chance here. Anthony. How's the finish? Deflections all over the place. And it's out for the throw. And a change as Morris comes on for Woodrow from that yellow card earlier. All right, so we're going to bring on Sancho for Anthony. He's looking knackered. And Wan-Bissaka as well for Dalot. But yeah, I mean, look, we are playing a little bit of gegenpress, which is kind of what I want to do, though, just to try and... oh, here we go. This is the chance! And there it is! What about that for a substitution? That is next level. I don't know if that's the quickest goal in the history of subs. He's literally been on the field 5 seconds. And it was a delicious ball in from Donny. And then a free header. I don't even know if it came off his head or his pecs. But one or the other, we'll take it. I love to see it, though. 2 substitutes coming on and interchanging beautifully. Yeah, it almost came off his face. But he says, come on! 1-0. Seriously, I do feel like Casemiro may have been a bit of an issue. Which, not to say he's not a good player, but it's his play style of playing as an anchorman is just making us very defensive when we don't need to be. Here comes Bradley. Well done, Bruno Fernandes. Bradley again. Wants to whip it in. Squares it. Come on, lads. Be careful, please. Always worried about this. Lansbury. It's a good little ball out wide. Bradley. Wants to get it on the left peg. And well done, Bruno. That's what you got to say about Bruno. The guy has unbelievable stamina. I mean, he will just go all day, every day. He's barely missed a game for Manchester United since we bought him, which has been bonkers. I wanted Garnacho to run there, but Garnacho wasn't interested. Here is Oyadema does fire it in, and that's all day for Butland. Here is Kim. Space out wide here for Jadon Sancho now. I see Wan-Bissaka's making a run. Well, I was going to lay him in, but what's the point? And instead, Luton Town have all decided they're going to run off the other way. Sancho does it himself. And, oh, Rashford! Well, hey! This is so realistic with how Luton are playing. I told you we could crank it up in the second half. And, yeah, an absolute mess at the back, aren't they? I mean, Jadon Sancho just did this himself. That's the strike. Decent effort. What's the defender doing? You can't dribble it out there. Credit to Marcus Rashford. He pounced. He won it quickly, decisively. And he was never going to miss from basically 6 yards. There was nothing on here. No other thing to do. But yeah, as a defender, just clear it. Don't care. We'll take it. So, 2 more changes. We're going to bring on Amid Diallo with his first real chance to shine. And on comes Luke Shaw as well, just to kind of hopefully shut up shop here at the back and make sure we don't concede a goal here. Still 22 minutes to play, but there's going to be a lot of chances for you guys to watch, and that's why I've cranked the time up. Because I really feel like this is the best way to play this series, this playthrough. I like my matches longer, folks. I like to take my time. Luke Shaw, well done. All right, calm down, calm down. Blimey, here's Morris now. Oh, someone needs to close him. No one wants to go to him. Watch out. Nakamba. Dinma. Against Fred. Oh, he wants to go for his walk. Still going. It's all right. Lays it back. Dinks it over the top. Say what, I headed that back to Butland. And Butland's been solid today. Showing you that he could be a good backup to David De Gea. And Kim finds Luke Shaw. Start again. Martinez. I always feel so much more confident. If I would have to say, who would you want, Varane or Martinez? I'm way more confident with Martinez back there. I think it's his ability to just be very quick on the ball is what helps him out. That's what I like to have. All right, Sancho. Inside. Bruno. Donny. Wan-Bissaka. It's patient play this. The players queuing up in there. Rashford! Could have had a third. His second. But denied by a decent save here. Yeah, Luton Town's defending is woeful today, but it is realistic. They are rubbish. All right, chance for the corner. We're going to fire this one high and hopefully get a red shirt. It's again Luton Town defending today as the ball's fired over by Amid Diallo. And I will say I am enjoying the fact that Luton aren't playing like Barcelona. You know, it wouldn't sit well. It would be. I know we're on Legend, and that's why we're trying to find a good balance. Diallo. I was going to say Diallo. Fred. Luke Shaw. No. Can't be doing that there. He's looking for that reverse pass. Martinez, will he have the pace? Yes, he will. Lovely play, son. Fires it up the line too, Luke Shaw. Tell you what, the switch might be on here. It's not a bad little ball if we can win that header. It's a lovely header by Rashford. Diallo. Rashford! Oh, would have been a wonderful move from back to front. Amid Diallo now trying to stick with it. But it's nice to see the young lads actually putting a shift in today. There's Mbanzu. Final 2 minutes here at Old Trafford. Manchester United looking to cement themselves a result for once after a pretty disappointing last couple of performances. You'd say the second half has been much better than the first. Luton have just not been able to keep pace with them. And United probably could have had a few more goals, really, if they'd been a little bit more clinical. Here is Nakamba. Freeman. Nakamba. It's a nice play from Luton here. Bradley. Man United won't want to concede. There's nothing wrong with that. Ball's fired in. And the header from Morris. I think it hit that part of his head instead of that part. But, you know, Luton have shown glimpses, haven't they? They've shown glimpses, but ultimately they've been beaten by the better team today. We're going to have to think about this with Casemiro. I mean, if he's going to really kind of... I don't know. It's an interesting one with him, but we'll definitely change his role. But there it is, 2-0. The second half was a much better performance. Goals from Jadon Sancho with a ridiculously quick goal. As Rashford's got the shirt off, showing off the guns. He scored after the 69th minute after Luton Town defensively looked a little bit poor. And there were plenty of chances in this one, folks. What is the shot count? 17 attempts to 5. We will have a lot of highlights for you guys. And man of the match was Rashford. And Jadon Sancho and Donny van der Beek as well. Both came on. Both did the job. Well done. So the other results, Everton 2, Sheffield United 0. Let's see if Man City lost again. Fulham 0, Brentford 3. Brighton 1, West Ham 1. Arsenal beating Crystal Palace. Burnley. I'm trying to see. Oh, they did win. They did win. Someone said, did I install a Man City relegation mod? I was like, yeah, I wish that existed. But Burnley beat Aston Villa. Tottenham beat Chelsea. Man City finally win a game. They beat Bournemouth 3-1. Wolves 0, Newcastle 2. And Nottingham Forest getting a point against Liverpool. So it's Everton who are flying high. Arsenal second. Tottenham third. Burnley fourth. Chelsea dropped down to 6th place. Newcastle up to 7th. We push up there into 11th. And Man City up to 15th. Luton Town still having a mare. All right, folks. So that was that. We're now going to push into the Europa League. And Rashford's picked up an injury. Of course, he scores a goal and then he says, I'm going to get injured. What a Moby. What else do we have? Scouting reports, negotiations for De Gea, Van der Beek. Well, we're not going to worry about any of that stuff right now. Now, one thing we are going to do. Right, this is what we're going to do, folks. We're going to go in here. I'm going to organize this by position. I think we're going to put a destroyer on Casemiro. It's going to obviously take a bit of time for it to happen. But I think a destroyer for him will be better. That means he gets more involved. He's more like a Declan Rice than someone just sitting back and not really offering us anything. So we're going to switch him. Regarding other players, Rashford, right. I think we're going to put Rashford. We've got enough wingers, right? Garnacho, Sancho. I feel like Rashford's probably just going to be a better forward for us because he's got the pace, put the balls over the top if need be. So maybe, how would a dummy runner work for him? I think we'd just go goal poacher. I mean, dummy runner would actually up his stamina, and his dribbling would go up. It's more about his finishing. We'll do goal poacher. I think we need a couple of goal poachers there. What else do we have? Bruno Fernandes. Do I want to put him as the... This is what they say regarding... If you have the creative playmaker, he's a player who takes advantage of any opening in the defense to initiate attacks and assist in shots on goal. I think I'm going to give this one, honestly, to Bruno. I know this will give up his speed, but I'm not really worried about his speed. If we do creative playmaker on him, it's going to get his offensive awareness up, his low pass, his dribbling a little bit more. We also have Hannibal as a whole player, so I think we'll add that into the mix. Van der Beek is an orchestrator. I changed that, so he's going to be that. Christian Eriksen as a number 10's fine. We've got a box-to-box with Scotty and Fred. Now we just need to figure out anyone else that we want to do. I mean, Garnacho. Maybe cross-specialist for Garnacho. Could put that on him. It's going to work on his ball control, his balance, his stamina a little bit. Let's put that on him. I'm just trying to mix things up here, add a little bit more flair. Can't have all the same players wearing the same trainings. You know, it's no fun. Anthony's fine. Diallo, Palestri, yeah, I think Ilanga. You know what? I think for Ilanga, we might even put him as a dummy runner. Maybe that'll make him do a little bit more. And that gives us more options for him as well. I'm going to put dummy runner on Ilanga. Try it out. All right, that'll do. So, next match, folks. We're taking on Besiktas, who are playing a 4-3-3 type formation. Oh dear, look at this. So, Butland's down, Martinez is down, Fred's down. How is Osman looking? He is all right. Right, we're going to click the magic R3 button. That does the old auto lineup. This is what they recommend. We're not going to go for this exactly. We could play Anthony through the middle. We're not going to do that for this match because obviously we have Osman. Diallo's probably going to come on if he's on full beam mode. But, see, the Casemiro thing. I honestly think we might not play him today. We'll try not playing him. I'm going to have a bit of a phase here, a bit of a tester. I think we'll start maybe Scott McTominay today because he's a box-to-box. We've got Kim and Lindelof. Is this what we're going for? Because Varane's down, Martinez is down, Fred's down. We'll get Palestri on the bench. Might as well forget Fred. Might as well forget Varane and Martinez. They're not going to be buzzing. So I think we'll roll with this. Garnacho, I'm enjoying. I think Christian Eriksen, Bruno together. That should work out. Luke Shaw, Dalot. All right. That's what we're going for, folks. So without further ado, let's crack in and crack on. And yeah, I think we maybe have to change this though to... I mean, we probably should put him as an actual forward. I don't know if it helps his stats or not, to be honest. But we're going to do that anyway. And when he's out of possession, not really worried about it. All right, let's do it. Oh, they got Dele Alli. Dele. Ooh, Ali. I don't know if that's the song. Anyway, I will see you guys there back at Old Trafford. Let's go and get some more goals. So here we are back at the Fortress. Well, it hasn't been much of a fortress because we've already lost a game or two here this season, but we'll get back to a fortress, folks. We are taking on, of course, the Turkish side of Besiktas today. We are using the other kit. I know I keep alternating, but I can't change it inside her, so we do have the logo on the arm. So that's why we're using, there it is, the crest. Got some new updated scoreboards here as well. A little bit more refreshing. But yeah, we need to continue after that last result. I mean, Luton didn't play well. No, they didn't. But they're also bottom of the table. And I don't want legend teams that are pants playing that well. And there is Dele Alli. All right, let's dive into the action. A beautiful night for a game of football under the floodlights. Man United are attacking today from your left to right. Besiktas right to left, wearing their white kit. Man United, of course, in the famous red, and that'll do nicely. Ref taking Anthony down. Gotta love the quick feet. Look at this. See you later. Apparently we're live today on Arena Sport. Well, Luke Shaw. That is a dreadful ball. Not a good pass, but McTominay didn't care. Took down his man. Oh, loose ball. Come on, Summon. Pay attention. Not saying that name. You're having a laugh. There's Dele Alli. Masuku. Hold him up. Where does he want to go? Wants to go inside. Fernandez once more. It's a good ball into the feet. They're always going to look for that turn and hit. David De Gea fully alert, fortunately. And he's let that one run out for a goal kick. But yeah, they're always going to look for that. I actually thought he was going to shoot this. I was rather surprised he passed it. David De Gea just comfortably getting there and applauding himself, because that's what you do. We'll get the ball right now. It's all Besiktas. Fernandez. Brasser. Plays it through. Nice play there. There's the chance! And there's the goal. And it's not a surprise because we feel poor. Really poor at the back. And there's a little... Who does he think he is? Anton Griezmann? Ah, terrible. Just terrible. There's too many gaps and holes right now. I don't know. The boys are just all over the place. Far too much room. Too deep. Lindelof's giving him far too much space. It's a good finish. Well, yeah, we're only 15 minutes in here. You need to take your time. Just start calming yourself down. We haven't got hold of this game at all. Right, here we go. Anthony. Close down quickly. Dalot. Anthony. There you go. Finish it off. And it was a good save from the keeper. But there you go. Batman finally having an attempt. Osman just getting there. Getting involved. Good play from Anthony. I mean, struck it well enough, but close enough to the goalie. Right. Gedson Fernandez. This is a real chance if the ball's good enough. Tell you what, that's 2-0 and we've got major problems. Fortunately, missed the header. But you can tell the difference at the back. I'm not feeling as confident. Without Martinez, Varane. Certainly I'm not. That's an interesting ball from McTominay, but he's going to find Bruno. Come on, Bruno. Come on! Half asleep. Here is Rossier. Not a bad idea. Straight through the middle. Lindelof needs to get there. David De Gea will. Blimey, United. We are not playing well in this one. Anthony. Maybe I'm missing Casemiro for this game. Oh, come on, Luke Shaw. Saw it. I saw it! Referee said it's a foul. High looper. For Dele Alli. Redmond. Suaku. This is where you try and hold him up. You try and hold him up. I mean, I pushed Kim way out of position there, and that's caused way more problems! Blimey, we should be losing this, like 3-0. I mean, this is a mess. We're just all over the place. You know, not getting close enough. I do need to man mark. I think I've got to go in there and start man marking. Because it's not good enough, as I keep saying. Right, we're doing a bit of man marking. See if that helps. We get Lindelof marking the old man up top. I'm going to get the fullbacks marking as well, because something's got to change it. There you go, Lindelof. Look at that. Straight in, not messing about. Anthony, go on. Well, no one else is making the run. Osman had gone around the other way, so that didn't help. Yeah, the team just looks a little bit disjointed. A little bit all over the place. Redmond. I mean, yeah, the team spirit is down a fraction from the last game. We should still be creating more and doing more than this. Well done, Bruno. Garnacho. Gotta find Garnacho more too. There's a long searching pass. Lindelof gets those big size 4 boots. It's not that big. Luke Shaw spanks it forward. Lads, this is... Well, second half was a much better performance with the Luton, so I'm praying that this is what's going to happen again. We're going to wake up the second half, because honestly, we've barely even found the likes of Eriksen. That's more like it. Bruno. Overlap. Beautiful. Anthony. Penalty. No chance. Nathan Redmond. Is that the same Redmond that used to play for Southampton? That's better, lads. There you go. Right, Anthony. Tons of time here to pick out a player. How good's the ball? Doesn't matter, as it wasn't good enough, because Eriksen's standing there twiddling his thumbs. What are you doing offside, son? Well, we've got 15 minutes left till half-time. United trailing by a goal to 0 still. After not a great start to the game. Anthony, much better. How's the ball this time? Oh, surely! Garnacho! The little youthy boy gets on the score sheet. I'll tell you what, we're lucky Osman there missed the header. Because otherwise, it wouldn't have set up nicely for him. But this was better. Patience. Worked it down the flanks. Dallo with a lot of space. Great ball in here. Markings all over the place. I mean, does that count as an assist from Osman? I don't know. I think he grazed it with his mask. Let's have another look here. Yeah, I don't know if he missed it or not, but Garnacho, brilliant for being there. That will do. But it should make for much better games, and now Besiktas starting to do the silly things. Anthony, he's done well. Bruno, through the pie hole. Lovely play. Lovely. Anthony, outside of the boot. Oh, Garnacho, if you took a gamble, you could have snapped up another one. Right, now the switch is on, and that is a wonderful pass. Beautiful ball. Go on, Garnacho. Go on. Oh, he nearly had it. Dele Alli flicks it up. Lindelof, see, much better now. So much better. The team's actually woken up. Eriksen trying to float it. Osman trying to win the header. Redmond's there. Once again, the pressure. Osman. Cut back and finish. Great play. Nice turn, but lack the conviction. Look at that. High pressing, high pressing. We are playing gegenpress, so yes, players are going to get tired, but that's the name of the game. I mean, I honestly was going to change it, but the last 15 minutes or so would be much better. And we are man marking now, so maybe that helped out. You have to kind of man mark on legends. You can't let the lads have that much room. Get it out! Oh, it struck the post. You guys got to see that beautiful sound of the post. Oh, blimey, lads. Now Lindelof can bring it forward. He's looking for Anthony. Is he going to keep this on? He is not. As we are into the final 45 seconds of this half. I don't know. Do we want to bring Casemiro on? Might do, because I am honestly a bit concerned at the back without Martinez and Varane. And the referee is going to blow for half-time. So we've had chances. And honestly, Besiktas probably could have had more than one at least. But fortunately, they haven't. And there is your shot count. 5 attempts to 6. Well, there's been chances, but we've only had 40% possession. That needs to improve. I think we are going to bring on Casemiro. So I'm going to mix it up and see you in the second half. Right, so here we go. Another 45 blistering minutes as Casemiro has come on. Yes, McTominay has been replaced. But I think it needs to happen. I mean, maybe we do need that extra cover. You know, and that's the thing. Certain games we are going to need that. I mean, no doubt about it. You know, we took on Luton. They weren't great. We didn't really need that defensive cover. But Besiktas have caused us some problems here and there. There's Dele Alli, the former Premier League man. And then he said, I've had enough of it and I'm leaving. And that is a whopping clearance. Go on, Osman. Good effort. Valentin tries to play it up the line. Well done, Eriksson. Lovely play. There you go. And now comes Garnacho. Splitting balls on. Here's the chance. Finish it off. Probably should have squared it. I know. But that was lovely. Look at that interplay. Brilliant by Garnacho. I'll tell you what. Garnacho's going to be the kid to watch. Far better than what Sancho offers me. And yeah, there wasn't really a lot on. Went for it. You never want to do too much with De Gea. You know, we all seen what he can do before with his feet. We know he's not the best. Switch is on. That's a wonderful pass. Anthony. Flicks it off. Dallo. Oh my days! That is redonkulous. We have a contender for goal of the season, folks. What a finish. I really wish the net was going to bulge. It didn't do anything. Didn't hear the net go ka-ching. Because look at this for a scissor kick from the new boy. Puts his hand up, says thank you very much. Top corner. I think I may have to do a little bit of a thumbnail for that one. Delivery was inch perfect, but the finish was even better. What a turnaround. But yeah, we'll bring on Amid Diallo very shortly. He's actually on full blue today, so I definitely want to get him on. But I've been happy with the likes of Garnacho. He's showing his worth now. Bruno. Didn't quite get there. It'll be interesting to see when we take on the top teams. We still haven't taken on any real, you know, top 6 type teams. You know, Arsenal, City, Liverpool. Well, Chelsea were top 6 one day, but last season they were horrendous. Bottom 6 more like, but still. Right, here we go. That ball's on. That's the lovely pass. Anthony's through. Anthony! 3 goals to 1. Oh, we're ripping them a new one, folks. Manchester United back in full effect. And Ten Hag says, yes, please. Look at that splitting ball. I still don't know about this mod, though. You know, that's why I keep changing it, because you still kind of see them doing that stop-start. You know, I'm very fussy with mods. I don't want it to be, as I say, cheated out of stuff, but I still want the AI to give you a good challenge. But, you know, I just want a good old-fashioned match at the end of the day. Good finish from there, Anthony there. Took his time, and that'll do nicely. Good to see him on the old score sheet. So we're going to make 3 changes. We are going to bring on Palestri, Diallo, and Donny. And see how they get on. We're going to replace Christian Eriksen, Anthony. I know he just scored, but he needs a rest. And also Garnacho as well. But yeah, I mean, from a goal down, I mean, I can't say we're not happy with the way things have gone. Once again, it's the second half that seems to be doing the business. Here's Rossier. Does fire it towards the back post. Bruno Fernandes gets it away. Comes back to the other Fernandes. And that's going to stay on. Careful, lads. Worst thing we can do now is concede one right back. Uh-oh. Careful. Great challenge, whoever that was. Luke Shaw. Offside. He wasn't offside. And that's brilliant. Right, now we can bring it forward with Palestri and look for that counter. There's the 1-2, a little bit too much on it. Palestri, ooh, go on, son. Nip it off him. Here is Halimaratovic. I have no idea how you say that name. Absolutely. Imagine trying to ask someone to put... Don't know, if you got married with a name like that, I wouldn't even take it. It's insane. Much harder than a Smith. Dele Alli, nice little flick on that. Gazel, nice play this from Besiktas. They've worked it really, really well. Can they finish it off? Oh, it's come off the post, and they can. Ooh, 3-2 now. But that was a nice move. This is what I mean. Get 1 minute, they're playing terribly. Bosh, then they do an insane move like that. Comes off the post, and the fans are celebrating. They are back in this. They really did work this beautifully. And they started again. Look at this. Just initially, it's a good save from De Gea. And Lindelof just not reacting quick enough. And now, I don't know. I think we might even have to put another player at the back because I don't want to throw this away. There's only about 10 minutes left. Game on. So we're going to bring on Wan-Bissaka. The only problem now is our team spirit. It's gone down to like a 79. When you've got 10 minutes left, you know, you don't want to have a team feeling like a cabbage. So, yeah, we're going to have to see what happens here. Final 8 minutes. I think we're going to go defensive, to be honest. I really don't want to have to force players forward now. I'm going to shut up shop here and not do anything ridiculous. But it was always going to be a tough game defensively when you not have Varane, you don't have Martinez. 2 very key players, obviously. Come on, lads. Wake up. Donny, where's your strength gone? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Here is a chance now. Maluka. Oh, that's Luke Shaw. Thought that was Donny van der Beek, so I get the names all wrong. Ah, giving away a corner. Chance for Gazelle to whip it in. Get it out, boys! We didn't get it out, and he's hit the stanchion. David De Gea not happy about the defending, really. Did just enough to put him off. And he knows it. Well, there are no more substitutions left. I would have liked to take Osimhen off, to be honest. Even Bruno's knackered, but we can only do what we can do, and we'll let that go out. There is 4 added times minutes, if that's even English. Come on, Kim, what you doing? Oh, this is what happens, though, isn't it? The last minute of the game, last few minutes. Everyone's stamina is depleted, apart from Wan-Bissaka's and Palestri. Yeah, if we just keep the ball now, we should be fine. Just don't do anything ridiculous. That's exactly what I didn't want to do, and that's exactly what we've done. Well done, Donny. Get on him. No, no! Please! Oh, my gosh. Heart in mouth situation. Terrible, terrible place to give it away. Luke Shaw's got no energy at all. Here's Diallo. Honestly, just hit Diallo again because he's got some pace and he's up for it. Stay on him. Well done, Diallo. Brilliant. Do we do this ourselves? Do we take it to the corner? It's all right, Della. Ref, elbow to the face. He's blimey, ref. Well, we're lucky we were winning that and the game is finished. Because otherwise I would have taken a penalty. But it has finished. Man United 3, Besiktas 2. You guys wanted goals? We got some goals today. And, yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy that one. Blimey. But we managed to hold on. 9 attempts to 14. Yeah, there were plenty of chances. Man of the match today, Osimhen, 7.5. Anthony with 7.5. And David De Gea made some big saves as well. I think Dalot got a few assists. Actually, how many assists did he get? Did he get 2? He did get 1. So that means Osimhen actually got an assist. Wow. 1 goal and 2 assists for the new boy. We'll take it. So the other results, Genk winning 3-0. I think that actually does help us out. Hearts do lose that one because they beat us in the first game. Arsenal did win by a goal to 0. Anything else? Bayer Leverkusen drew. Aston Villa won 3 goals to 0. Tottenham won 4-2. And Napoli losing to Olympic Lyon. So, there's a look at the table. It evens it all out. 3 points for every single team. So that's fine. That keeps us all in contention. We are taking on Genk in the next match. Well, the next Europa League game. So there we have it, ladies and gents. Hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. You certainly should have, because we scored an absolute belter with the new man, with a phenomenal goal. We had some action, drama, everything else in between. And we won some matches, so that's always nice. But yeah, keep leaving your recommendations, anything you guys want to see, any helpful tips, just, you know, let me know. And any mods you have that you think will help the series, officialtruebrits@gmail.com, shoot them over. And yeah, we will be back to take on West Ham, and then we're taking on Luton Town again, but we're in the FA Cup. So maybe we'll give a chance for the younger lads to play there, but obviously we don't want to make sure we lose. So until next time, subscribe for more. Let me know about the camera as well if you guys enjoyed the stadium cam as opposed to the dynamic. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.